Hello, this is our game that we have put together loosely. We're still working on it. It is Extreme Dungeon Survival. Fundamentally, what we're trying to do here is we all have each other's characters, and essentially, we're entering this dungeon with the goal to acquire the most skill, the most treasure chests open, and inevitably, we want to target this middle boss, which gives us the most points. Ideally, you want to survive all the way until the end. Uh, because obviously, if you die, you're kind of out of the game. There is a point system, which we will explain more as we go ahead. Every character has a point value. Uh, the the orcs, the basic soldiers, are 10 points. The generals that seem to be guarding the treasure rooms are 20 points, 20 health points, or 20 HP, and also 20 points at the end of the tally. Each chest is 10 points, and the chests give you your pick of a card, which gives you either health, a curse, or an attack boost. Now, in terms of combat, we're using the traditional 20 sided dice from a range of 1 to 20. And then for movement, we're using the 6 dice. So we're using two particular dice for this purpose. In terms of combat, what we're doing is you get the first strike on an enemy. So it's very likely that you can one shot one of the orcs, one of the weaker creatures. It's a good chance that you might do that. Now you do have a battle. Then you roll again for their side of an attack as well. So you're kind of always rolling, you're always fighting, and it's to your best interest to go towards the middle. Now, in terms of combat, the big boss has 200 HP, which is a lot of HP when you consider the odds of just rolling against this creature. But this is where the strategy kind of aspect happens to it, and how you utilize your health boost, your curses, your attack cards, uh, and it's kind of a little strategy element to it. Do you work together? Do you work together and then backstab someone? It's really, it's been fun the few times we played it. We're going to demonstrate now a little bit of it, and we're going to start rolling the 6 sided dice right now to see who gets to go first and where we start the rotation. So, Ebenezer, you can go first. One, Persian boy.
Three.
Tamana, you can go. Three, four. Okay, I'll go. Okay, so I got a 5, so that means that I get to go first. This right here is my character. Can you zoom in on my side of it, Sina? So this is my character right here, and I am about to enter the dungeon, which is this kind of laid out path that looks like a building. So I start off with a roll. I bring in the dice. It's actually pretty easy. I do a roll function on it, so I get a 4. So now I can either go 1, 2, 3, 4, and avoid the combat. But however, I want to go straight into the combat, and I'm going to move forward, which I'm going to initiate combat. So I get the first roll, and I got a 13. So that means with one shot, I have eliminated this character. So I get to collect him as a point, and I go 1, 2. I collect the chest. So I'm going to pick a card. 3, 4. And I'm also going to collect a curse. So I'm going to draw a curse for myself. Uh, I don't think everybody can see it, but I can see it. I'm going to show everybody. So I can curse an enemy or player by skipping their turn for one turn. So I'm going to save that for myself. I'm not going to utilize it yet. And that concludes the end of my turn. And since we're going, I guess we'll go counterclockwise. I'm going to pass it off to Tamana to go. So it's her turn to roll. Here you go.
Okay, I got a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Okay.
No combat. See, now you can go.
Wow. One. No. Cool.
Slow and steady, slow and steady.
So now the enemy's in the way. So you get the combat dice.
Benizer's about to fight. Cool. Okay.
12.
I killed
All
the
right.
guy.
So
So you
you
killed that
remove
guy.
him?
Yep. Perfect.
I moved one more.
All righty. Okay. You're done moving?
Yeah.
Dope. All right. So now we're back to that's one turn, that's one round. And now we're back to rolling again. And I got a 2. So 1, 2. So that's another combat for me. So I pull the 20-sided dice. I roll it. That's a 14. I got lucky again. So I get to pull this guy to the side. For example, though, if I rolled a number and it was less than 10, that means the enemy would then have a combat with me. And I'm going to demonstrate that in the next turn, just out of sheer demonstration. 1, 2. So then I get to move to this block. I don't really get much distance on this. And now it's the Mana's turn.
Okay. So roll it. You guys get it? Okay. Let's
Let's roll.
say I got a 2.
Let's
So
roll.
1, and this guy's in the way. So I have to use this.
It's on combat, yep.
Roll it. I got a 4. So I still need to do 6 more damage. So I roll it again. I got 16. So he does 16 damage.
He did 16 damage to you.
Yes.
So that's
now I'm left
100
with-
minus 16.
84 health.
So, yep.
So I rolled
change.
it once more. And I got a 5.
See, now can
So
you
I
please
still need
demonstrate the
one
health
more.
tracker?
Oh, I'm not able
Oh, wait,
to
no.
see you enough.
Yeah, please make sure that you're showing the health tracker. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Or Tamana's health tracker, so we see that there's a health tracking component to it.
So I have to roll again.
You have to roll again, correct?
Now it does 8 damage on me.
He's attacked you again?
So, yes.
Oh,
so
God.
76. And then one more time. All right. So now I got him.
Alrighty.
And then I move. There you go.
Okay. All right, I got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got some combat.
Not yet. I got one
Not
more.
yet? Alright. Alright, cool.
Alright,
Alright, Ebenezer, your turn.
I got a 3. 1, 2. Now I have to fight this guy. And I get 18, so I can kill this guy. And then move one more.
Perfect. Next one, you get the box. Awesome. So now it's back to my turn. And I'm going for this area right here, which is going to be a general, because that's where a lot of the boxes are, a little pool of boxes. So I'm going to roll it. And I got a 6. So I'm moving. And you can move. Once you get into the dungeon, you want to move within as much of within the road as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next roll for me will be combat and hopefully getting some of these chests right in this area. Next turn, Tamana.
Okay. Oops. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna be picking up this chest.
Yay. Drag that bad boy and see what you
Drag
got.
that. I think I'll pick
Health.
health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Make sure you draw it. Perfect.
Okay. And then I get 25, which I'll use. So I put it here.
Yep.
When I'm done.
Perfect. So 76 plus 25. I think that puts you back in the game.
101.
There it is.
Great.
It's right here.
Did you demonstrate the health tracker, Sina?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. So I got a 2. I keep getting low numbers. For the sake of time, I'm gonna just roll again so I can get a high number. All right, I got 6. So I have to fight this guy over here.
Yep.
Let's see. I got 15, so I beat him because they only have 10. Put him on my side. And then I can move 6 spaces. I'm gonna go get the chest. 1, 2, 3. I get the chest. And then I'll pick a curse card. All right. Cool.
All right. Ebenezer.
That's it. I know that the chest. I'm gonna play card. That card does 10 more damage, 10 more extra damage.
All righty.
I roll 6, so I move 1, 2, 3. And fight this guy. 11. Sorry, I can kill him.
Could you collecting all the
5, 6. My turn.
All righty. So it is my turn now. So I'm in this position now where I'm about to fight a general. Or whether if I want to enter this room, which at this point I'm kind of leading towards that. So I'm gonna roll, and I get a 3, which puts me right in around the chest. So now, in order for me to enter this room and move the progression, I got to fight this character. So this will be more of a battle because this character has 20 HP. So unless I get really lucky and hit at 20, there's going to be some combat here. So I anticipate to lose some health. So
Mm.
1 second, roll. All righty. So I got an 8. So I attacked for 8. So he has 12 health left. So now he attacks me for 7. So I come here on my tab and I drop my health from 100 to 97. So we keep, 93. So we keep tabs of what's going on with the health. I roll again. 10. So he has, I believe, 2 health left. So he gets to attack me one more time. 12. So 93 minus 12. I have a handy dandy calculator over here. 93 minus 12, 81. So my health is now at 81. And I should kill him in this turn, no matter what I get, unless I get a 1. So he's dead. So I collect him. And with my movement dice, 1, 2, 3, I get access to the chest region right here. So I get to collect at least 2 chests for my side. 1 second. So I collect one chest. And I'm gonna draw a health card. And then I'm gonna collect the other chest. And I'm gonna draw an attack boost just so we can demonstrate it. And I'm still close to this region right here, and I need to get one more before I can make a loop and come back out and go fight the boss here inevitably. So I got an HP boost of 50, which I will use. So I'm gonna put that down. An HP, so it's 81 plus the 50. So that puts me at 81 plus 50. I should know how to do this. Puts me at 131. And I'm looking good. And I still got an attack boost that I haven't used yet, but I will use here shortly. And let's keep playing, but let's go towards the boss so we can wrap it up.
Okay. I'll roll it. So I have one. I'll just roll it again
All right.
so we can move it along. So 6. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna collect this chest. Oh my god. Okay. I'll take a curse. And I have this one, which allows me to skip 3 turns, but I'll keep it for now. So, okay. And then I'll go here. All right.
All right.
So since we need to save some time, we should just move our characters to the boss
Yeah, let's move close to the boss. We can do that just to
so we can
demonstrate,
it.
yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
And I'll explain some of that battle concept to it. So essentially what we want to achieve, and in order to push everybody towards the finish line of the game, what we're trying to implement, we're not fully concrete on it yet, but we're trying to implement is pretty much we want to drive people towards the end, because killing the boss is your best bet to get a maximum amount of points. And this is an interesting concept because not only do you can kind of coordinate with each other, like, hey, let's go attack the boss now because he has 200 HP, and you're not going to do it individually, so you do have to work together. Or if you have enough health and you feel like you can go challenge, you can go yourself. The one tool that we're using for incentivization is that if for example this character right here in the back is the first one to start engaging with a boss, then every turn that you're not engaging in active combat with the final boss, you're losing HP. You're fighting or not, I guess it's a spell or a curse that just affects the entire map, and you're getting hit a penalty for every turn. Once we make one full turn through, so for example, this character starts engaging the boss, Kamana starts engaging the boss, they're doing all the active combat, and this individual is not close to the boss yet. He's still trying to run around. He's still trying to get chests. Well, that's fine. But every turn that he's not actively in the range of the boss for combat, he's getting penalized 10 HP, maybe more. We're still trying to work around with it. But pretty much this is where we're going with it. I'll put my character close to the boss too and demonstrate a little bit of the cards, how they work. And now essentially what we want to do is surround the boss with our characters. And then this is where I think it gets a little fun. And I know yesterday when we were playing, it was getting a little not treacherous, but it was getting interesting as people had extra attack boosts and skip turns and all sorts of little cards that we were able to implement, whether we implemented on each other or the boss. So we can start off an attack phase with attacking the boss for this one. And just to kind of give an example.
All right, so I'm gonna attack.
You can start. I mean, yeah, Tamana did it, so Sina, you can do it. Let's pretend it's your turn and we can start on that.
All right, so
Just bring the cube in the center so we all see it.
19.
All righty. So we have a calculator right here on the side. Can you show this calculator?
Yep.
All right. I don't know how to turn it on. All right, so the boss has 200 HP. Oh, this is on. So the boss has 200 HP minus 19.
Mhm.
All righty, so that's 181 for the boss. We have a calculator. We have our own personal ones that we're using as well. We have one here in the middle of the table that we can all utilize. So Ebenezer, you can go. Actually, no. Cena, the boss needs to attack you too right now.
Yep.
Yep. So
So
we'll do that.
boss is gonna do 17 damage on me.
Ooh,
17.
Yikes.
yikes. Yikes indeed. 83.
Yep. I will edit that. The card is in the way right now.
Perfect. Ebenezer, you can go.
Damage to the boss.
So minus 14 on the boss. So 181 minus 14 for the boss. He's now at 167 health.
And I did 14 damage.
Okay, so 100 minus 14. Alrighty.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll now. My attack to the boss, minus 7. So he's at 167 minus 7. One 167 minus 7 is 160. So the boss is now 160. He gets an attack turn with me right now. Roll. Alrighty. So he hits me for 14. So it's 131 minus 14. So I'm at 117 health currently. And then Tamana goes next.
20.
Well, okay, so you did minus 20 on the boss, so he's 140. Minus 160 minus 20. He's a 1.
And he does 9 damage on me.
Alrighty.
And then for the sake of time, I'm just gonna show that I'm gonna use my Witch's Curse here.
Yep.
I have the purple version, so I get to skip either the boss or a player their turn 2 times. So I'm gonna skip Ebenezer, so the next 2 turns he won't be able to play.
Alrighty. So
Alright.
now it's my turn again. Ebenezer just got skipped. I'm sorry, Ebenezer. So now I get to roll my attack turn. And come on, roll. Alrighty. So I get a 5, so it's 140 minus 5 for the boss. So he's at 135 right now, currently at health. And he attacks me. Minus 20. So I just got hit right now. I just got hit a lot. So I'm down to 97. And the boss is at 135. So you're next, Tamana.
Okay. 3. I'll just roll again
That's fine.
so you can save time.
Minus 7. Okay.
Okay, roll again. 16. Use my card. My Witch's Curse. For 1 skip.
Who will you be skipping?
Oh, the final boss.
So you
So I won't be taking damage from.
3
so he'll-
times.
he won't be 3 for 3 turns. We're just gonna attack him for 3 turns. 3 people are gonna attack. Okay, fair enough. So so Cena, it's your turn. Attack the boss. Make sure we're keeping tabs. So 1 turn for the boss not attacking. 18, 19. Ooh, okay,
19.
so 128 minus 19. Good hit. All righty. He's at 109. All right. Ebenezer gets skipped, so it's back to my turn. Is this the last? Is this the last? This is the last serve for Ebenezer, correct? Only 2.
Yep.
Minus 8. Minus 8.
And let's just
So
say
the
we,
boss-
just for the sake of time, let's just defeat the boss for now.
Yeah. So this is where it gets interesting. Okay, so it's your turn, Tamana. So the boss doesn't attack me, doesn't attack you, and he gets back on Cena because it's 3 people we'd skip. Okay, go again.
19.
Woo! Minus 19 for the boss. No, not minus 199. Hold up. 101 minus 19. 82. Okay.
Roll again.
No, you don't
And
have to.
14, so I'm using my card again.
Okay.
So
Well,
can't
no, we already
damage.
kind of. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. 68.
All right.
Righty. This is seen as your turn.
Yep. And we're gonna just for demonstration, let's say I defeated the boss.
So it's 0 now.
Well, can put him back to 64, so I can show the attack boost card.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, just put him back to 64.
Okay.
Just attack him normally, and I'll demonstrate the attack boost. Let's all attack him one more time, and I'll demonstrate the attack boost at the end.
Okay. Just roll it again.
All righty.
All right.
So 15. So we have minus 15. And then let's say the Ebenezer, you can roll it one more time. All right. So minus 6 from on Ebenezer, or minus 6 on the boss again, Ebenezer. Now we can assume that she rolls again and let the boss attack you one time, and I'll demonstrate the attack boost. Then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
So roll it. All righty. So the boss now hits Ebenezer for another 5, so he's down to 81. Now it's my turn again, as we're coming around the circle, and I want to demonstrate the attack. So I roll the dice. I get 11, but I'm going to use my attack boost card. So I use that attack boost card, which is 10 extra damage. Oh, no, I dropped it. No, I dropped it. Here it is. And I use that. So it's
21.
11 plus 10. So it's minus 21. So it's minus 21 on the boss. And now the boss only has 22 health. So Tamana, is your turn next.
Okay. $14.
14. Okay.
I'll roll it again. 4.
All right. Minus 4.
Just
So now the boss has 10 health. At the end of this turn, we still need to work out on the rules if we can only use the cards when people are when it's your turn, or if you can use it at the conclusion of anybody's turn, maybe as a shiesty move, as a sketchy move. Because right now, what I would like to do realistically would be to use the Witch's Curse and skip Cena and push it right off to Ebenezer. But I'm not sure that we're still working that into game dynamics. So, but keep playing for now. So you can kill him, Cena. Hopefully you hit him.
All right. Yeah, I just rolled. I got a 12, so I did kill
You got
him.
a 12.
Yep.
Right. So essentially what I would have done, granted, again, we need to iron out the rules in terms of turns, is if I wanted to use the Witch's Curse before Cena went, so that way it went over to Ebenezer, and then maybe I had a better chance of finally killing the boss. So we're still working with those kind of rule sets and those dynamics, but for the sake of this video, Cena killed the boss. That's automatically 100 points for him. So what we want to do is essentially we're going to add the remaining health. So if you're at 0 health, you get 0 points. So in this instance, Cena has 83 points plus 100 for the boss. He has a chest and an enemy, so that's plus 20. So his points is 203. Let's see, 203. Ebenezer has 3 orcs, and how many chests? 2 chests or 1 chest? So 40 plus 81. He has 121 points. I currently have 3 chests. So I have 3 chests. So that is 30 plus 20 for the general, plus 20 for the orcs. And what's my health? Plus 97. So I have 167. And then Tamana killed an orc, has 2 cards. So 88 plus 30. She has 118. So the winner of this is Cena by killing the boss and getting majority of getting a big bulk of points from that regards. Realistically speaking, I mean, the game would take a little bit longer. I mean, it took us about 20-30 minutes to just put this together. Normally it would take a little longer. Yesterday for the first couple runs, it took us about 40 minutes per game. And as we implement new rules and new dynamics, we expect this to be a little bit more, maybe more assets on the field. But the whole concept is just to have fun and keep rolling the dice, keep attacking, keep moving forward. And in the end of it, we want a little bit of intrigue and some cunning on how to use the cards, because obviously beating the boss is such a big point. We might tweak that a little later to make it a little bit more fair. But that's our game for the time being and what we have going right now. And hopefully you like it. We look forward to your feedback, and we look forward to making any changes that we might have to make. But overall, it's been pretty interesting. And that's unless you guys want to add something, I think we did a good little presentation.
Yeah.